I'm Peter Coates. I'm the Group Protection Academy Manager for Legal & General. Legal & General is a financial services company, so we cover everything from pensions, annuities, investments and insurance. We've been around in the market since 1836, so quite a long pedigree.
So we'd known Gary and Peter at Legal & General for some time, and we knew of their desire to focus on helping their leaders increase their emotional intelligence within their leadership. We looked at some options and it became really clear that this was best delivered as an in-house delivery from the Legal & General team. So we built out a plan for them to deliver 5 conversations under license using some of the key Legal & General terminology and their people to help carry that message forward and really land it in the Legal & General culture.
So we'd spent a number of years creating a manager-led coaching culture, and that was working really well. So people had control and empowerment over the decisions that they made about how they worked and how they operated. And we wanted to take that to the next level. So we had the foundations in place. And we were thinking about things like emotional intelligence. We had a look at the 5 conversations, and we thought actually combining those 2 things with a real focus on employee well-being and engagement would be a really good program to kind of mesh together. So that's what we did in 2019. Then, of course, as we moved into the delivery phase in 2020, something called COVID hit us. And we thought, we were going to do these training programs face to face, and we suddenly thought, okay, what's the best way of moving this forward? Should we stop this program and wait until this pandemic is over? And then we realized actually very quickly that this program was really important. Workplaces are relational environments. So think about how many people you talk to during the day as leaders that we interview, that we coach, customers that we've got. So we needed to understand how different people were. And we needed to understand this new environment that everybody was in. So managers and employees working at home, what sort of tools and techniques did they need to have to enable that human connection to continue? And I think that emotional intelligence and the practical application of the 5 conversations was really important in achieving that.
Hi, so I'm Gary Shewan. I'm a learning and development business partner in the retail division, part of Legal & General. So I work in the retail division where we have approximately 750 leaders. So we're kind of quite a big remit there and working very close with our leadership teams to help embed leadership skills across the business. Yeah, so we customized to be able to deliver it in-house because we wanted to sustain it. And I guess there was a commercial reason there as well. And I think one of the things about, embedding it over time by delivering it internally, we kind of Legal & Generalized it, if that made sense. And we kept the language and everything very Legal & General. So that's kind of probably one of the main reasons that we kind of kept it in-house. But actually it was probably a good upskilling piece as well. For the 6 of us that became accredited to deliver it, it kind of gave us some further skills as well and helped us embed it within our skills and keep it alive within the business.
Yeah, well, I think for me, I was new to management and I transitioned from being a colleague within a team that I'd worked in for 14 years to being a senior manager. And actually, I think I completed this course at exactly the right time. So it really helped me to manage that transition. So going into a leadership role, there are more challenging conversations to be had, not just with my underwriting teams, but actually learning how to manage difficult situations outside of my comfort zone. So engaging with new stakeholders within the business, and that structure that I managed to implement from the Louis course supported that, gave me the confidence to deliver the messages in the right way and also to trust myself to lead myself into those conversations.
If I was to be honest, Pete, I think there was a big learn for me as an individual because, you know, we'll hear a lot of people say, yeah, I'm really emotionally intelligent because I'm really self-aware. And I always say, but it's not about being self-aware, it's about doing something with what you know. And I think I had a lot of reflections to go, I've always thought I was fairly emotionally intelligent. But when I completed the emotional capital report, I thought, actually, maybe I'm not, yes, I'm self-aware, but maybe I'm not doing as much as I need to be doing with what I know about my behaviours. And there was a bit of a light bulb moment for me 2 or 3 years ago. And the relevance of that was, I think it helped me challenge and be a little bit provocative in some of the sessions when people are saying they're self-aware and they're emotionally intelligent, really challenging in that.
I guess it's you also being able to be vulnerable in front of a group and sort of say, look, I'm going through this program as well, I'm learning. And I think that's what I got from the program was I just loved working with some of the people that, you know, in our team that haven't done a lot of behavioural training, bringing them along on the journey, working with us. That was a real
Absolutely.
bonus.
And I love that, for me, that difference between trust is a relationship between two people, where psychological safety is the environment a leader creates. So it's really key for a leader to create that environment by kind of building trust between the team, but creating that environment where people are free to speak up without kind of any kind of negative consequence. We've always been passionate about that return on investment, and this was a great way of demonstrating that return on investment, or we hoped it would be over time, and it proved to be the case. So.
It was one of those projects that was just true pleasure to be part of. We partnered with the Legal and General team really strongly to accredit a number of their internal team to be able to deliver 5 conversations, which was the bedrock of the Louis programme. And we supported them throughout the 2-year cycle of the programme to ensure that we continually improved the delivery as we went through, and the evaluation speaks for itself.